Dear men in isolation, I have a message for you that hits home and near and dear to my heart. If you're feeling numb, I want to remind you that it isn't strength. It's called emotional hypothermia. And if you're at a place in your life where you feel like you can't trust anyone, you don't want to trust anyone, and you've stopped trusting altogether, I want to remind you that you're cutting off a very important basic human need, relationships. You're cutting off a part of yourself. And through that process, you might overwork, overtrain, overeat, oversleep, whatever you feel like gives you peace. You don't have to deal with it. And more you feel hollow and isolated. And so the more hollow and isolated you feel, you work harder, or you sleep more, or you eat more, or you train more. Because it keeps you busy and you don't have to think about the dread inside of you. And more and more and more. Eventually you stop dreaming and you stop hoping. You stop thinking that things will get better. And you stop feeling anything but anger, resentment, and emptiness. You see, isolation and numbness tricks you into believing that you're self-sufficient. But no human being was ever born to really be self-sufficient fully. Because until life really hits you, maybe you're retiring, maybe you get into an accident, maybe you are going through a really hard time, realize that no one is in your corner. And that's where it hits you. So what's my suggestion? What's my solution? Try not to focus on finding crowds of people and injecting yourself into it yet. Try to focus on connecting with 2 or 3 people, especially I would suggest men, that you can create moments or experiences that develop trust. Because I do know brotherhood, or if that's a word you guys like to use, because if there's anything I know, if it's brotherhood or a community, whatever definition you like to use, having a community isn't about sharing everything, but it's about knowing that you have a couple people beside you that will stand with you through the pain, and they will bleed beside you without you even asking. So remember, gentlemen, if you're feeling numb and you feel like that's a strength, or you feel like isolation, being a lone wolf is a strength, I want to remind you that that may not be. True strength isn't about standing alone. True strength is about having a couple people in your corner that you know at the end of the day will fight with you, especially when you can't fight yourself. Comment down below if you agree with this message.